Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mongers' bundle of podcasts on a Friday night. Tonight, shorter show. Again, technical difficulties we learn as we go. But to bring you all this animated overlays, high definition 10p cameras, and endless audio problems, because we are a little wee podcast that turned into a okay podcast network, but now we're like going video and live stream, and we do apologize for it. Holdups, but we are here fulfilling our obligations to Dark Galaxies Gaming, playing Age of Ashes where we left off last time, putting in a good show, putting in a good word, and we will get back to Star Wars and our advanced beta playtest either later tonight or next week. We'll just keep on trying till we get this right to keep you entertained. So thank you so much for coming. Joining me in the house tonight, my trigger man playing our NPC Dwarf, Rob Hammond.
Hello.
The star of our show, of course, our rules lawyer and a drunken cleric, man uno numero uno humano, and our only human in the band, Mr. Joe Gibson's in the house tonight.
Hello, hello.
And there's like a couple of dwarves that follow him around. So, getting right into it without further delay. Gentlemen, I believe we had left you off at, well, let's dig deep into last week. What do we remember about last week? Alex Stagram wandered off to check on some goblins, because that's a thing people do when they're not actually showing up for a game. We had one cleric of Caladian?
Just stick with Caden.
Caden. Caden the drinking god. And 3 merry dwarves. One has actually been deafened by a crit card. Oh, you know what? I'd packed them up because we were changing the studio around this week. We mustn't forget our crit hit decks and fumble decks, because they do cool things. I'd like to tell Miros that he can't hear, but, well, until healed was the condition.
Jeff, my stream just crashed.
All right. That's not good. That's not good. We'll have to do what we can.
I'm still watching it.
So, our large beast that we had up and running, a big snapping turtle, sort of died.
Tortoises.
Up and died. So, this beastie, well, I guess I really can't DM from that screen. This beastie that we showed you from last time is now no more. But I gotta say, that is that's a pretty impressive token. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Hey,
gentlemen, what do you do?
search them.
I do remember there being a body on top of one of them.
Hey, and something glittering.
I was shining because I do remember Theoan being highly intrigued.
There's a body here? Really?
On the back of one of the tortoisei.
With shiny armor.
Shiny armor.
Oh, yeah?
That's what we were going to look at in the first place when they rose out of the swamp.
Maybe something worth looking at in there. And in search mode, you state you're searching. Now, this is important coming up. You guys are searching the bodies and searching the room. It's not just about perception checks anymore. It's more about time spent, and that you are in the searching exploration mode, because that can actually help you notice certain things and help you trigger certain things. events that you might miss if you guys were just stayed in rounds or just kept combat or blew through a room or just kicked doors open. But I digress. It's not me to judge one's style. So, gentlemen, is everyone clamoring over these turtles? Is anyone doing anything else? Spreading out. Lots of you now. There's 5 of you here.
I'm searching the tortoise.
Well, yeah. Last time I checked, wasn't there some armor stuck on one? You got to give that stuff a look at.
23 perception.
Okay. The armor itself is not salvageable. It's a decoy. It's set into the shell.
What?
And people died on spikes, but it's heavily enough damage that if you guys want to pull this apart for parts, I mean, it's not even listed in the treasure. Which
Ouch.
means it's part of the, it's like a lure, I mean, sure, there's the odd cuff and gauntlet, and you can say, if you want to maybe use parts of this armor to like help repair, because metal is metal, right?
Parts to fix up your shoddy armor.
Exactly. Now you have raw parts, steel that you could melt, or you know what I mean? Then at least you have something more to work with than just trying to bang out and patch over holes and stretch your existing
Alright.
armor thin, right? So now you did have 10 suits of armor back there that you tried to make a shoddy suit with. However, it's not a large space, and there are sort of like 3 or 4 antechambers. There's a door you guys haven't gone through yet, as well as, let me just pull up my mask here. No, and this another door here, and this actual room, which we can talk about. A judge's bench, a witness stand, counselor's tables are the only remaining indication of this room's previous use, possibly as a formal courtroom. Benches have long ago been smashed to fragments and strewn about the gallery, covering the floor and the room with debris. Though several empty doorways to the north, a large, ragged opening in the Citadel's wall is visible, along with what appears to be a corpse wearing silvery armor, lying in a muddy lump in the center of the pool of water that has filled much of the collapsed section. And then surprise, 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 it jumped up, was a giant turtle, and now I believe Theowen's last words were chopping off the head and we're having turtle soup for dinner last time we played.
Delicacy.
Yep.
So
All right. So let's see here. If I remember correctly, we kind of just camped out.
Yep.
So it's not quite dinner time, but we'll save that for later.
all right, so while you guys are sitting here, right, without an even perception check, just quiet downtime, once in a while you guys will hear some shuffle, some movement, something that sounds like a little growl, maybe a whimper, coming from the adjacent room to the west.
Growl and a whimper. Oi, lads. Do you think some of them dogs from the front room have made their way in here?
Dogs?
Aye,
Goblin
goblins,
dogs.
puppies. Are decoys with the dragonkin.
Well, this is a wee bit far away for that to happen. Muros, go take a gander, see what's up. And I'll go back to kind of butchering.
Muros is like, what?
Yeah, I know, eh? That was really good. For someone that usually like takes the lead, he's like, you go look. Sorry, go right ahead. Just caught me funny and a little off
Well,
guard.
I'm butchering.
Yeah. Moros just obliviously seems to ignore you.
Oh, that's true. He can't hear. You guys
Oh,
don't-
that's right.
you guys
He's
don't even
deaf
know
as a
that yet.
post.
No, I imagine I still can hear, but it's more like wow, 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 wow. So I'm expecting something.
The ringing in your ears from you hopping that table and grazing your Boys.
Yeah, banging both sides of my head off the table. It was very Cirque du
Oh.
Soleil.
All right. Well, if somebody's got to go, it might as well be me. And I will stop doing what I was doing, and you said it was coming from the west?
Yep. Now, Rob,
Okay.
if you could reboot your technical on your side, something's better than nothing.
I'm trying. It's not going.
Yeah, okay. Try to stay in the squares there, Theo. They're clearly marked.
I was right there. I'm split in two
All right.
to fit in the doorway.
I do not have a map.
Oh, sorry.
Go to maps and images, and
There you
then castle.
Thank you.
How about now?
Citidel Alterien.
No,
There you go.
I'm running 2 instances of Fantasy Grounds, one as a player, so you guys don't, because the Fantasy Grounds tutorial section, the first 9 episodes, for us is pretty much done now. So now I have a player view for the stream, and I'm running a DM view off of another. And I forgot to share, but I will share this. This open area you see with a clear view into the courtroom, the east, is littered with piles of filthy blankets, half-gnawed bones, and other sign that there is some sort of creature squatting here.
It's another bugbear.
Where's
Okay.
the Owen going?
All right. Out of the
Axe out.
debris, okay, you see movement in the blankets. See, there's like 3 piles of debris. So we're looking at a room that's about 15 feet deep and about 25 feet long at the back. And it's sort of the corner you're coming in is cut off. So Theon's entering through sort of a cut off corner archway. There's another archway coming back out in the courtroom right below you. There's 3 doors exiting this room, a south door, west door, and a north door. Now you guys know the north door probably goes to a couple rooms ago. But out of the Theon, the sight, these creatures, there's 5 quadrupeds. They're fluffy. They're small. The first one comes right up to you, snarling. The one right behind it, foaming at its mouth like it can't contain the puppiness within it. There's a puppy at your feet growling. There's another one beside it foaming at the mouth. Why, there's another one coming out with a blonde crest of alternate colored chest hair wafting on it. There's 2 more in the back, one looking at you slyly like you shouldn't be here, and another one passed out because it perhaps, to consume too much puppiness. And the 6th one, well, she's gone because she left.
What am
Puppies,
wait,
puppies for all.
I'm looking at puppies like dogs.
You're looking at puppies. Do you have knowledge nature? Some kind of pup.
Some kind of pup. Knowledge nature. Let's.
Yeah.
I got a +1. 17.
These are warg puppies.
Oh my!
They will grow up to be
Small.
nasty little things.
Squish them while they're small.
But, I gotta say, if you can walk into some snarling goblin dogs and with some command animal, make them obey you,
Right?
imagine what you could do with a 5-pack, because again, she left, of puppies that you trained and groomed yourself.
Oh man, it'd be the Beastmaster. Wait, shit. I'm a fighter, not a ranger. Oh. Yeah, guys, we've got a bunch of puppies in here. I'm not quite sure what to do.
Ooh, puppies, you say? Love
Normally
me puppies.
Normally I'd be inclined to kill things, but this just seems wrong.
They're too cute for you.
One's climbing up on high ground, just coming at him and coming down on his boot and sinking fangs. Can't get in the bulk guard of, Theon's boot. Can't even feel it. There's another one that's just like spitting foam beside him. You guys see another one just prancing around with an odd color, hair on its chest. There's one in the back that's just needle-eyeing you guys. And then there's one that's on its back completely passed out from too much puppiness. Nothing familiar about these puppies.
Oh, no, not at all.
No. Nothing at all. Didn't we just fight a gigantic version of this not one room ago?
Yeah, you fought a warg, possibly mom or dad. Now you've orphaned them. Shame on you. Well, actually, no, you didn't kill both parents. You only killed one. So
I've got a sack we can put them in.
Oh,
Does that sack have rocks?
We can add the rocks ourselves.
And a river nearby.
Ed Rocks, what are you talking about? This one's cute. Look at him the way he's trying to chew the end of my boot off. I like that. He's got fight in him. I'm keeping it.
Really? Fair enough.
I don't know how to feed it or care for it, but whatever.
you could
They
probably-
raise themselves, don't they?
Do you guys have any food you want to give them?
Rats.
Yeah.
If only we had a bunch of turtle right back there.
Weren't you butchering it?
I was, but wait. How are we talking to you? You're deaf as a post.
This. Ah!
I'll start making
entire episode where Messsina has to be quiet. I like this.
I'll start.
All right, good night, everyone.
Hey, these things might be hungry. I seem to get that impression. Take out some hardtack. Do they seem inclined to take it?
Yeah, if you guys feed them.
Eat.
You just kind of like remove him from your boot and put the hardtack in the way of your boot. He just goes to town on the jerky. Can I have a diplomacy check with a +2 for the food?
Ooh. Let's see here. I'll just do the diplomacy check and just add 2. 9.
Chomps down on the jerky, spits it out, likes the boot leather better, goes right back to your shoe.
I don't blame him. I've had that hardtack. It's not much better than a boot.
You ever seen a puppy like attack your shoe or boot or get a hold of your like pant leg and you start walking and it digs in all four and you're just dragging around? Like, this is Theon's life now.
Did Theon actually get started butchering the turtle?
No.
Did you decide against it?
Yeah.
It was like 6 seconds ago.
But you guys said you like laid in for half an hour. But anyway, there's no like, unless something catches you unawares, you know, there's plenty of beasts around that you guys have slain. Right?
Sweet.
Yeah. So
All right, we could try.
So let's go find some rat, carve up some tortoise, bring it back, feed the puppies.
Okay. There's from your tactical view where Miros is standing, the hall that he's standing in front of, there's, you know, possibly some rooms you haven't explored yet. Finish off the level.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
there then.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
want
gonna
some downtime?
do a quick what the fuck, and move back to this room here where we fought the warg, and flip that thing over and take a look. Does it have teats?
No.
Is it the mom?
It's got one big nozzle. This is dad. Oh, there's one. No, wait a minute. Nope, that's
Don't milk that.
I'll turn back. I'll turn back to the others. It looks like we've got one more hanging around. This one's clearly not the mum.
Sorry, that killed me, Rob. So,
Been a long day.
yeah, no shit.
The
So
stream's broke, man. Stream's broke.
let's going with Miros and Dulgrin at the door here while you two are talking puppies. Hallway continues to a door. There's a door on your west side. You guys want to investigate?
Yeah. Well, we'll leave the doors closed where the poopers are.
With the poopers?
The poopers. We'll figure out names for them at a later date.
Well, that one with chest hair, we know who he's for.
Our spirit animals.
Dwarven spirit animal. You know, dwarven spirits.
But think of it this
Right.
way. We could probably ride them.
Solid.
With a
Couple months anyway.
All grown up.
Yeah.
But who's going to raise them?
Me.
Be quiet. You didn't hear that.
You talking to Ryan? You talking to Miros?
Maybe there's somebody in town we can hire to do that kind of wet nursing while we go about men's work.
Now Miros can talk.
Where did
He
the
just-
halfling go?
He would just be like blurting stuff out right on top of you guys talking because he can't,
That sounds fair. But while I'm standing close, I'm going to give him a shake because he seems kind of weird. Just
Tunnel visioning.
are you there, Muros?
You guys are being
Yes.
awfully quiet.
Yeah.
I shake him back. What are you doing? Shaking a dwarf? You should know better than that. Bloody oath. Give me a shake.
I point to my ear like,
That's your ear. It's your ear.
Muros, can you hear me? You see my lips moving underneath the beard. My lips are moving, making noise.
It's your ear.
Hello.
It's your ear. What you talking about?
I turn to the others and I think there's something wrong with Muros.
Why? There's always been something wrong with Muros.
We can start the list alphabetically, but right now I think he's got a problem with his ears.
Oh, you don't say. Muros! I'm standing right behind you. Muros! Ye daft little bugger! And I give your shoulder a nudge.
I turn around.
Someone's going to catch
Aye.
a series of blows.
Yeah. Abrek, you're no better than potion.
Can you hear me, lad? Do you
What?
speak Dwarven?
What? You gotta speak up. Why you mumbling?
Aye, I think you're right, Dilgren.
I think
Some-
we hit him in the head
Something's
again.
wrong with his ears.
And with extended role play and no need for the DM to call for heal checks, we determine finally Miros has possibly lost his hearing.
Well, deafened, not deaf. Only -2
Ours,
to
is
my
it not?
perception.
Actively not hitting.
Right. What do you want to do about it? You know what?
Do we have any healers in the group?
Dead
I know,
quiet.
you're one, plus our cleric who's just like wandering around.
I am like the lamest healer ever. Like, I really
Well,
would have
if it's
built this character better.
Yeah, if it's a hearing problem, just hit him in the side of the head.
Well, I've got a sharpened stick. We can take a root around in his ear and see if there's something stuck in there.
Why is everyone standing around whispering?
And I'll pull up my knife for peeling fruit. That would work too.
Hey, that's a good idea.
What do you do with that?
Peel the fruit.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, are we not moving forward? Or are we going to be standing around here yakking? Well, whispering like little lady dwarfs.
Well, if they're around, at least they can examine you.
We're all kind of doing that.
I'll do a check. Grab him by the head.
Nice.
23 medicine check.
He hears far worse with your fingers in his ears while you're holding his head than no pressure, Doesn't seem to be responding to audio stimulus as well as he used to.
Snap on either side,
But he
Well, he's broken. Clearly, we've got to trade him in now.
Why are you hugging my head?
Where do we shop for
Does
a
there
new
appear
out
to be
here?
anything I can do to assist him?
I don't know, but you know what, Ryan, you should take your headphones off so you can't hear us and then just see what he does. You can still talk, buddy. Just see if you can't, just by watching the speaker view, see if you figure out what's going on. No,
Absolutely no meta.
He's not going to be much good to us opening doors if you can't hear what's going on.
yeah.
You don't need to hear what's in the room. You just kick it open and see what jumps out at you.
As much fun as this is.
Fair enough.
Did you guys want?
Works.
No.
You guys
That
want to give the
works
cleric a go?
100% of the time.
Your dwarven stealth has definitely been improving.
That's true. Before the second cleric leaves you, for everyone ignoring, the cleric's job,
Oi,
Joe want to have a
Noel,
go.
Maybe.
Niles, get yourself over here. Have a look at this lad. He can't hear a bloody word we're saying.
Really?
He's broke.
Right there.
He's broken, is he?
Why are y'all yelling? Look at the minis. He's right there.
Because I'm trying to be considerate to Muros.
Because everybody's talking louder now.
I know.
Hello.
I'll check him out. With a 17 for my medicine.
Why is everyone hugging my head? That's what I want to know.
Contusions, concussions, corruptions, a lot of shuns, but
Battered eardrums.
Ones.
I
Can
believe the
magical healing heal this, or is it something
yes. I
Alright.
believe it has to be magically healed, but we were.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
we.
specific spell.
Yeah,
Like
like-
remove deafness.
But I'm deaf in, not deaf.
Yeah, it's in the description for it.
Is it within my means?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think we determined that last game.
Yeah,
I think it's like a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
yeah, so.
Meh.
Oh well.
So
He never listened anyway.
Yes,
No,
if
clearly
if
not.
only there was a town nearby with full of clerics and
4th level spell. We don't have that kind of coin.
Well, we're dwarves. We could think of something.
It's
This
not
town,
How
that's
do you
like
get
a
something for
damn
healing?
miracle.
Oh well.
Hey, I just go on. Hey, you know what? I heard when you lose 1 cent, the others become
Theon,
super
you'd
powerful.
best take the lead, lad.
yeah.
Oh,
We'll get Ryan just to put the earphones around his neck so he can kind of hear. Not exactly. Let's do this.
All right,
buddy.
so
Like, I
I'll
can
step
kinda
in
hear
front
you.
of Muros.
Yeah.
I'll step up to the door, hold my fingers to my lips to Muros.
Oh, I stay.
You've
scooted
got
up
to be
behind.
quiet. And bang! Blow into the door.
Perception.
Perception. What is this perception you speak of? 20. Where is it? Sorry, my map's in the way. 25.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. I've got all the perceptings.
Is that puppy still on his foot?
Oh yeah, drag.
Is the puppy being quiet?
That's an enhancement bonus to my dwarven stealth.
You're not making puppy noises, Jeff.
I'll do a lot of sound effects, but one thing I will not do is whimper like a puppy. We heard a lot of that during our technical hour of issues. Jeffrey whining like a puppy, and I think I'm all puppied out. However, huzzah! What I can show you is a once plush crimson curtain that now hangs in tatters on the walls. Scuffs revealing places where portraits once hung. Trash and rotted food lie in heaps on the floor like tiny moldering corpses. Open doors lead to the north, northeast, and southeast.
So all the doors are open.
Almost. There's
Okay.
one spot on this level that we have yet to explore.
the bottom left-hand corner.
Yep. There's still one
Right.
door.
I march immediately to that door.
He's getting away.
All
I'm
in
gonna
suits.
chase after him.
Yeah, get in there, guys. And you find a hallway. There's something very, very compelling about crossing through the threshold of this small 5-foot by 10-foot hallway. And yeah, there's a door at the end, but you really do feel compelled to move through this door. Because I guarantee you guys go from that door to the other side and have literally searched the entire floor, be changed.
I move through the door. Compelled.
Is this having sex?
Nope. Almost as good. Better, actually. Theon, you're second level.
Hey, look what I found. It's right here.
Ooh, I'm coming too then.
Come quick, have a look.
Yes.
I step out of the way.
Miros, you're second level.
Aha!
Albric, you're second level.
Woohoo!
The other
Oh,
two
Elbrick, you stepped in it.
The other two missed too many games. You'll be second level soon.
Oh.
Soon.
Ooh.
Sorry. Cleric's
Check
too.
out the drawer. the
Cleric's
drawer.
too new, and I want the bard to do a couple extra rooms down.
All right,
So-
so this level has been pacified. Where do we go from here? I'm a bit confused now.
The goblins said they knew, a way down possibly, and they were
A
drawing
way
a map.
down.
Yeah, but you guys voted to let's finish the level up here,
And we did.
and
Yay!
the halfling and you took the the halfling back to town.
So let's grab up some pups. Let's find the goblins. Let's find out where we're going from here.
Pull out my sack and a rock.
All right.
Yeah, you can drown yours if you want. I'm keeping this one.
Mine wound up picking the bloody thing up. It's all you.
Emerging
Hitting a rock throw like care.
Merging through the hole in the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like this is where you guys came in.
You need to adjust the map in the feed.
I thought there was no feed.
So his feed is up.
There's
It's just the secondary is not running.
Okay. Okay.
And also, you don't have the chat window in there. You have 2 map windows. I don't know. That is something you can do something about. There you go.
Yep.
Yay.
Gentlemen,
Are you
the
gonna
floor-
Sure we looked everywhere?
What?
Did we really look everywhere?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I did not find a set of stairs going down.
No, it's right here on the silly goblin screwed map.
The stairs going down are in the middle center courtyard, and they've been buried.
Well, that's not going to do us much good now, is it?
They claimed Calmont claimed that they knew a way in, and they said they would help
That's
you.
right.
And then you guys got a map from them, but then there was Muros's 6 acolytes of working out and all kinds of cutscenes. And Theowen and the cleric went home with the fugitive arson. Justice serves. As you emerge from this level of Citidel Alterien, the camera draws back. And I'd like to show you, gentlemen, here, if you march straight out towards the clearing to the south there in front of the little mountain rock there. You see the rocks around that are basically the back of the center of your citadel.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Out in the brown patches in the open here, maybe tucked around the little rock, is where the goblins are camping out.
Oh, cool.
I just can't see them on the map.
No, there's too many, and anyway, they were on the hill nearby, and so a lot of the back and forth, and you guys, like, first the bard went back for them, then the cleric, now Alec and stuff. They've sort of like picked up camp and moved a little closer. Now you guys are pretty much given the okay, right?
Sweet.
And they're setting up camp right here.
Move up to the goblins and give them the good news.
You got puppies.
Yeah, it's goblin puppies, and they're like, yeah, puppy stew. All right.
I hear you're a fine.
We're so hungry.
Nice and tender.
And chaos ensues as you watch the puppies defend themselves in each unique styles. One tripping with biting, one spitting frothy white cold foam at them, blinding them. One just standing proudly and they just can't pick it up off the ground like it's increased its mass. The one that's just lying dormant, they just think he's down, and the other one just keeps sidestepping, looking at them shifty. And don't worry, it's not going to be puppy for dinner. These puppies are they've fended for themselves this long. Besides, somebody promised turtle soup, yeah?
Yeah.
Turtle soup.
I'll grab Theowen and Muros off to the side and get their assistance to like take one of the bookshelves out of that room that's close by and kind of build a makeshift pen to put the puppies in.
We could always throw them in the center courtyard. It's got water and the
that's
gate.
True, and we can close them in. Yeah, let's do that. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Very good idea.
Where's that?
Right?
The central courtyard where we fought the dragon thingies.
And nope.
In the center courtyard where we fought the Noposaurus.
The Noposaurus.
But
Oh,
bear in mind, there could it's not really safe for the puppies to be in there. All joking aside.
Oh, knowledge nature, gentlemen.
Not this dwarf.
Anyone?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
we got?
7.
14.
The stagnant water source could make them very ill if they drank from it.
Yeah, okay, so let's not do that.
No, don't drink.
Fine. We'll take them with us.
Would survival work as a skill to build them a pen?
Yeah,
I've
I mean,
got
you guys even have towers with like look at these enclosed doors, round, circle, square. Like, remember where you guys were gonna chase the Noposaurus around? There's several
Mhm.
little rooms and chambers that don't look big on the map, but they're 10 by 10 rooms, and
Well,
you know what I mean?
actually, isn't there already like a bed
Yeah, I was
fortress?
just
Lots of
Yeah,
romp, where
Yeah.
Bugbear stabbed me in the chest or made a giant attempt to.
yep.
Oh,
The
down in
south.
the corner, the other corner. So
Yeah.
how about this? We'll take some time before we bed down for the night and
Yeah.
find where we figure this most suitable place to keep them will be.
Okay.
And kind GM with an 18, do we have the stuff to build them a nice outdoor pen here?
If you want, but wouldn't you want something that's sheltered inside?
Well, let's thinking over by here, unless we're staying inside. See, the encampment's outside. Are we camping inside or outside?
Well, it's my castle now.
Sleep in a tree or sleep in a stone structure.
The
Goblins
goblins
stone.
Full of evil wargs and turtle beasties and nopasauruses.
But
The
stone's like a +10.
Oh, we could put them in the cages.
Yeah.
Hey,
you can't-
Thanks for that
if
suggestion,
you
Hammond.
guys tell the goblins that their home is empty of bad guys, they'll rush back in.
Oh, I didn't say we were going to tell them that.
But right now,
None of us has made that mistake.
Well, I mean, we are going to need slaves. I mean,
Citidel
friends.
Theowen. I like it.
We are going to need contract help.
No, prisoners with employment opportunities.
Oi, and if the wee little green fellas are hungry, we'll tell them about the turtles. That's plenty of food for them to tuck into.
That's turtle soup for days.
they do want to be helpful, and you could set the goblins to the tasks of basically scavenging bodies, parts, and like letting them run through and scavenging. There's tables, there's tons of stuff
Yep.
that the goblins could scavenge for you.
And as for the pups, we'll clear out those jail cells and put them in the cages.
Yeah, sure.
And that'll be our kennel.
Did we just get a castle?
Well, I mean,
I don't hear anybody
I don't
bucking at
really
this
s-
shit
yeah,
to take
you
it
know,
from
this
us.
is-
Wait, let's put this to a vote, democratically speaking. All in favor of
What?
us getting the town? Say aye.
All in favor of us not letting some douchebag move into this castle that we just cleared out.
Aye.
Aye.
Why are you looking at me? I told you the odor of the nail has no hold on this. I am searching the grounds for a personal matter. If you gentlemen wish to claim this for your own, I'm pretty sure the DM said something about the deed being on.
Oh, right. The deed. Anybody find a deed?
Not yet.
It's
Where
got
would
to be
they
there
hide that?
somewhere.
Alec, since you
Probably in
seem
the
to be here.
basement.
I'm here. I'm just
Fine.
invisible with the invisible goblins in camp. Remember I went to check on them?
Fine. Well, it sounds a lot like we're gonna camp out for the day.
Wait.
Set
by-
some
By
set some
morning,
dog houses.
yeah, by morning, most of you will be second level. He says, anyway, he
And
points
that,
right at the big rock on the map, like the little mountain growing there.
Okay.
Somewhere on the face of that, the goblins spoke of a secret entrance to the
Oh,
lower
let's give that
catacombs.
thing a look for.
Use our dwarven perception, perhaps.
Yes.
Does anything seem unnatural?
Want to head over there? You guys just want to mark a certain time to explore the face?
Yeah. That's exactly what we'll do.
Or there's other options?
We should each just take a 10-foot section and start checking.
Patting it down.
Yep.
Okay.
Pat.
20.
Alec goes to the
Ooh,
other human.
natural 1 for a total of 5.
Ooh.
Excuse me, Padre. I don't believe we've been formally introduced. He bows towards the cleric. I am Alec Stegram, an armature, hopeful of the Order of the Nail. And you are?
Niles Albrecht.
Tell me, Isles, is it some sort of dwarven custom to ignore the goblins' advice, or I mean, they showed us where the door is. We could go right to it. Why are they searching the entire face thing? They're making sure there's not like a second door.
Maybe, or they could just ask for directions. But
The way it was,
teach their
unfortunately,
own.
the way it was
So-
phrased is that the door was a secret door. Not that I had been given directions to set secret door.
goblin door. And the
Not
goblins
an
are right there.
open
The
No, no,
goblins.
there's a door over there.
The
How-
DM
how is
said
it-
the goblins know that where the door is. The goblins drew a map and know where an entrance is. Calmont would not give up his hostage because he was convinced. There has been many story and DM, but I apologize for that last phrasing where Alec misspoke.
Huh?
What?
Looking at the map that was given to us, is there a secret door?
No, but there's a door.
Whether
Sure.
you,
We all
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah.
We all
Goblins
know
wrote
there
secret
now.
on it. Yeah, the big ass. I believe
Point
if
at a random goblin. You.
if
Where's
Albrecht
the door?
takes one step forward and down,
Oh, right there.
No.
Yeah. Embedded in the 10-foot section in there, you'll find a big S, secret. The goblins, mark.
SEKRET.
Accurate door.
Who teased? It's really secret.
Oh, here we go. Poke my head in.
Human
It's the Owen's
constru-
job.
human construction, not dwarven, a little easier to find than they didn't blend it so well. They relied more on tree foliage to cover it, but the crappy stonemanship of the seam that runs, in the crag rock, it looks like a crack, but if you just follow the line, even though it's oblong shaped, not bad construction for humans, but certainly not up to dwarven standard.
I've never seen a crack shaped exactly like a door, so
There you go.
Not touching that.
Not till now.
Nope.
Not till now.
Walking away.
So the door of secretness has been found. The goblins rejoiced that you guys have returned at all. And Alec would like to hear what he missed and what you guys found. And the scene pulls back as the sun sets and you guys make camp. A continuous montage of building camp, harboring puppies, building pens, arguing where the door is, the goblins insisting where it is, and you guys insisting, it's there, but it's not there because it's secret.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
When you awake, 3 of you will be second level.
Woohoo.
But I would like to shift the moon arcing sweetly in the sky, come all the way back and head back into the future of that 24-hour period where we left a lone dwarf about to be hung back in Breach Hill. A lone female halfling cleric of Sayn Ray drinking instead of either accusing or defending her former comrade. No sign of our human cleric, no sign of our human want-to-be Hell Knight. All the dwarves were present, grim-faced, and acknowledging the man's situation, and a single bearded dwarf clears his throat before he breathes his last to address the crowd. And right before he speaks, both Alec and the cleric break through the crowd, demanding, "Stop! Stop! Council, please! I have new evidence! New evidence to bring! Please, not yet!" The council turns and looks and says, "The decision has been made. You've had every chance to prove this man's innocence and failed. No, please, please, upon the honor of Varisia, upon my honor as a future Hell Knight, I, Alex Dagram, will speak for the validity of these dwarfs. And that man I mean, he's a killer. I mean, I saw him slay puppies and wargs and stuff, but he has not taken any goblin lives this day. I've been practicing my dwarven. How did I do? He turns to the. Everyone goes, those are. Thank you. Thank you. He has not taken any
They shake theirs.
goblin lives this day, and I can prove it. And he reaches into a sack, and we flash back to this evening where you guys are just bedding down. Gentlemen, have we made any decisions, any choices? We like to know some things about becoming second level while we're here exploring the wonderful world of Fantasy Grounds and leveling
Well, yeah,
in
I'm
second
going
edition.
down that tunnel.
You don't want to level your guy first?
I do.
Well, yeah, that's neither here nor there. We're going down that tunnel.
All right. Then let's use possibly one of the more simpler characters, our fighter. I'd like to call Theowen
Call
the-
Theowen.
to the stand.
All right, so
Looking at your guy
Oh.
here.
looking at my guy. So I get 2 feats. I get 1 skill feat, 1 fighter feat. So the skill feat either makes me better at a skill or gives me a new ability to use a skill, if I understand it correctly.
Hmm?
Joe, is that right?
That is correct, based on your level and skills
So-
that you already have.
So I can either bump a skill up in proficiency level or give myself like a skill trick. for when I
Frank,
know.
your camera's off and somebody's bumbling a mic.
That's not me. My camera's off. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
okay.
I didn't figure anybody wanted to see me looking down, madly
No.
flipping through pages.
No.
May-
We want
maybe
to
they
see the joy and the tear as you level up. Training montage in the middle of the night, right?
did.
Oh yeah,
Well, I'm,
no,
gonna take as my skill feat demoralize
ooh.
because that sounds cool.
Good one. For
No
a
idea
tank.
what it does yet.
No idea what it does.
It sounds like I want to know what it does.
All right. Well, how about we go around the room with each phase? At second level, does anyone's stats go up? Probably too early for that.
Your hit points will go up, will they not?
Yes, they go up.
They
Stats
should.
do not.
Okay. So starting with hit points, gentlemen. If you guys add a level of your class by dragging in another level of fighter or just increasing it to level 2 by hitting the old
How
tennis
do
racket
I-
there
How do I even do that?
on
Open classes on the right hand side. Grab your class and drop it onto your character sheet on the main page.
voila.
And it will actually pop up in your tracker what you get as well.
So I grab class and drop it where?
Where you your page 1 of your character sheet, where it says class and level.
Yeah, I clicked on tracker. It says ancestry background class.
No,
level.
don't go there. Don't go there. On the right hand side.
I don't have anything on the right hand side.
Okay, I got it. It's done.
Okay. There you go. We'll show you that later, I bet.
Right. So it tells that we can add a skill feat, a fighter feat to Theon.
And his hit points should have already been increased.
Yep. 36. Woohoo.
Very nice.
Oh,
It's a big jump.
so okay. So where do you find that classes? In the tab on the side?
You just want to tab down the side that says classes.
Okay.
Now
And
it says
it's-
source. It already says sorcerer 2 for Albrecht. Have you already done it?
Well, because I manually changed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't do that. That's what messed us all up.
Right. Back to 1 for you. There you go.
Oh, apparently my modules aren't loaded. That's odd. Okay.
That's fine. I got it.
Por favore.
I got this. You're going to take another level of sorcerer.
Yes, sir.
Just drop it right in there. And what does your hit points go up to? What were they, Theo? And what are they now? 36.
They're
Well,
36 now. I think they were 20, 23, 24.
And Big Al, what do you got now?
It's 8.
26 from 18.
Right.
It's huge.
Our big anvil bender. Have you dropped in yet?
Trying to find out where you find that dropping in your level. I'm at class level.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Voila.
Ooh. Yeah, I was at 22. Now I'm at 34 for health.
Very nice.
Healthy.
Beefy.
Chunky. Thick.
So, while these three are quickly going through feats, let's go to our cleric and our bard and Alex Stagram, who aren't leveling just yet this evening, and talk about how you guys want to spend your night. Did you guys want to go back to town with take Miss Warble back to town now that all is well? Report, get your money.
Oi,
We should take Warble
resupply.
back.
Yeah.
Get Muros looked after.
Oh, it's a level 2 spell to get rid of deafness.
Okay.
If I leveled up, I'd help you, but I didn't.
Walk through the door again.
Just you run through that room, gotta level up.
Run the gauntlet again and again and again.
So you guys possibly like camp, rest, first thing in the morning, maybe make the foray back early, get all that settled. I mean, the dungeon isn't going anywhere.
I'm pretty sure there's a better drink back in town than we're going to find out here.
Yeah.
Go back to the inn.
I have my wine.
Well, I'd imagine this would be a great place to start setting up a distillery.
Oh, speaking of distillery, Jason Bullman himself of Paizo recently published and pictured a lovely black and white map, I shit you not, of an illegal dwarven hidden distillery with a secret door and the side of a mountain. No, I'm not kidding. Kidding. He put this up there on Instagram, and I was all over it, going, "Yes, that's what the boys need. Look at this."
All right. So we would
Exactly
like to.
what we need.
We would like to copy paste.
Yes. Yes.
Well, perhaps there's another secret door in this mountain, and the places, you just got to fill it in, right? Or there's your fortress. I mean, nothing like a defendable distillery. Got to patch several holes and whatnot. But I would like, while you guys are bedding down, at this very hour, not the future, right now, you guys are tucked in, discussing tomorrow, picking your feats, feeling grandiose, leveling up some of you, talking strategy, talking about going back with Miros and healing him properly for money, resupplying food goods or whatever, type of thing. Alec would like to stay on if you'll have him. He still wants to search the lower levels. He says he has personal business here, as long as you guys don't mind the help, kind of thing.
No, not at all.
While we're here on the hill alone, and none of our number but the cleric, halfling cleric, remains in town, I would like cutscene to a jail cell where a lone, disgruntled-looking halfling man sits in chains. A rattling of a heavy key in a heavy door takes no notice. Somewhere out of the line of sight, door opens and a guard comes in. Calmont, the halfling, the arson who we got arrested, is now rotting in some sort of holding cell, waiting judgment of the council, doesn't even lift his head. And the guard brings someone. Oi, you have a visitor. And nods. A woman, elderly, turns, places a very small pouch of coins in the guard's hands. Leave us. Well, it seems you've gotten yourself into a right mess, young man. Calmont lifts his head, recognizes the owner of the voice, just kind of sniffs. Have you come to gloat at me, Pisani? Why, no, not at all, the old lady says. I come actually with good news, and I'd like to offer you a deal. Unless, of course, you want to hang. I believe destruction of the entire council, endangering the lives of several townsfolk, and then threatening to wipe out. I did no such thing. I was merely... She raises a hand and he instantly falls silent. Charges can be easily trumped up. And if you play your cards right, charges can be, shall we say, not overlooked, but, well, I'll tell you what. What if the council had far worse things to worry about, far worse people, arsonist, people that possibly had their hooks in you from the beginning? Calmont shrewdly looks this old woman up and down. And then finally, an idea sprouts in his little brain. And he mumbles one word. The old lady smiles. Not exactly who I had in mind. But we'll talk. And the scene pulls back out, and we miss most of their conversation, and settles back down on a hillock behind Citidel Alterien, where 4 dwarves, 2 humans, gaggle of goblins sleep, rest, drink, and make merry over their momentary victory, blissfully unaware of events transpiring back in Breach Hill. And we will see you next time at second level here at Dicewise Entertainment presents Age of Ashes. Thanks so much to our sponsor, Fantasy Grounds, and Devon Knight Minis. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Hi, guys.